likely raw food, and I'd like to show you how to do your own coffee enema. They're really easy. Now, I've been a colon hydrotherapist now for 13 years, and it's in my experience with both my clients and my own personal journey to know just how beneficial coffee enemas are, and I'm going to take you through the procedure today. You need an organic coffee, and you need 2 tablespoons of organic coffee, and just put it straight into the plunger. And you must have filtered water. Now this has been boiled, but it's still quite hot, and what I like to do is just put just quarter fill the coffee plunger and let that sit before adding your cold water. And you make up to 1 litre of that. That way you're going to get just the right temperature for your body. Just do the finger test so that it's perfectly right for you. To do a coffee enema, you're going to need some equipment, and this is the equipment that I recommend. It's a Surgipack enema douche kit, and it's a 1 litre capacity. This is what you're going to get inside your box. You're going to get a little canister, 1 litre. It has the increments, measurements on the side of it, and it has a little nozzle at the bottom. It comes with a hook because this little canister has to go about 1 metre above you because it flows with a gravity system. It has a tube that's about 1 metre long, and it has a clip that stops the flow and releases the flow of the coffee. It also has a small nozzle. Now, how are you going to put that together? I'm going to show you. I set the system up for you so you can see how it looks when it's all prepared. Simply put the tube on the nozzle, you can see that, and the nozzle or catheter at the other end. Just make that attachment. You also want the clip to be quite close to the end of the nozzle, because you're going to have your hand close to that to clip it open to allow the flow, or shut it off to stop the flow. When you're doing this, you need this to be above you about 1 metre. So the perfect place for that to be is at a towel rail or a cupboard door handle. Some people even use it in the shower. You'll also need some tissues and some lubricant. All you need to do now is fill your canister with the coffee mixture that we prepared earlier, and you fill it up to contain a whole litre. What you need to do is place the nozzle into your rectum. To make the most of a coffee enema, I think it's important that you get a very comfortable place to do it in. So make yourself a little nest and put a nice cushion down, maybe on the floor or a table, whatever works for you. Some people even do it in the shower. It doesn't matter. It's whatever works for you. If you're going to do it on the floor, then make sure you've got cushions, towels, pillows, maybe some nice music. It's whatever works for you. When you've got your canister about 1 metre above you, filled with coffee, you're going to place the nozzle into your rectum. Now, in order to do this, again, it's your own personal choice. You can either lay on your back, lift your leg up and place the catheter that way, or you can lay on your side, again, lifting your leg up in order to insert this in a comfortable way. Once you have the catheter inserted in your rectum, then you can just get comfortable. And it doesn't matter if you want to lay on your back with your knees up, that's fine. If you want to lay on your back and your legs down, that's okay. It's really your personal journey with this. If you want to lay on your side, that's okay. There are no hard and fast rules with this. You've got yourself very comfortable on the floor or on a table or in the bathtub, wherever you are. You've got your canister filled with coffee. The next step is to unclip the clip and allow the coffee to flow. Now, I would recommend, if you're just starting out doing this, is you allow small amounts of coffee at a time. Don't try and fit the whole litre in at the first go. Each time you do this treatment is going to be different. It is your own personal journey. It's not a competition. It's really important that you listen to your body and see exactly how much coffee you want to hold and can hold. There may be some days where you can take the whole litre of coffee. There might be other days where you can only take 100 ml. It will be dependent completely upon whether you've used your bowels and how much fecal matter is actually sitting in your sigmoid. The reason you're doing coffee enemas is for this lovely little organ here, the liver. By placing the nozzle in the rectum and allowing the flow of coffee to go into the sigmoid, it is then taken up through the mesenteric vein directly into the liver. This activates the liver to dilate the bile ducts and allows the congestion to flow out of the liver into the colon. It's really that simple, and then it's released from the body. When you have a comfortable amount of coffee in your colon, you only need to hold it for 12 to 15 minutes. Every 3 minutes that you have the liquid in your colon, it is being filtered through your liver. So 12 to 15 minutes is as long as you need. But if you cannot hold it for that long and you get an urgent need to empty your bowel, you're going to have to remove the nozzle and get to the bathroom fairly fast. Cleansing the body is so important, and one of the best ways that you can do this is by cleaning the internal organs of your body. Coffee enemas are so simple, they're cheap, and they're empowering you to be able to get in touch with your body. If you have constipation, you can do this, and you maybe don't want to use the coffee, you can just use warm water, or you can use chamomile tea. You can use other things to activate the liver and to clear away that constipation. But it's simple, it can be just as simple as using warm water.